Welcome back to the Pizza Podcast with Christian and Johnny. Today, we decided to change it up and do a dessert pizza. This pizza is richer than Elon Musk. I'll tell you that right now. And it even has gold flakes on it to prove it.
These are almost milkshakes.
Good.
Almost.
Yes, we put the milk in the freezer because we need to prepare for this. So this is a peanut butter cup, peanut butter chocolate pizza. So it's pizza crust, a layer of peanut butter, a layer of chocolate, and more peanut butter cups with gold dust and gold flakes.
The wrestler?
I think you mean Goldberg.
No, Gold Dust. Gold Dust is a wrestler.
Gold Dust is not a wrestler.
Gold Dust is a weird wrestler. He's a wrestler, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, I just lost all of it. This is going to be a messy one tonight, folks. Mm-hmm. I can't even...
Might eat a fork.
Might need to take a commercial break to get a fork. Let me try and get a single...
Who's sponsoring us this time?
I don't know.
Haters?
Haters. Sponsored by haters.
I can work with that.
Brought to you by haters.
People kept blocking us out, so we had to start a business to provide for ourselves.
Oh my gosh. That is rich.
It's good.
Oh.
You may get forks?
Yes. If you want to grab forks, I'll explain that I also stuffed the crust with chocolate. Johnny, I don't know if we're going to be able to get through it. There's so much peanut butter and chocolate.
All right, so what would the haters have to say?
Nobody's hating on this pizza.
Big fork? Big fork?
Big fork.
Big fork for the big bird.
I'm a big boy. And we each got a half gallon of milk. Mm-hmm. Whole milk for you.
100%.
2% for me.
Boo. Boo.
Oh my gosh, that is so good though.
A Reese's Cup is good.
Yeah.
We're also in business.
Yes, Johnny, tell him about it.
Oh, bam. Here, why do I have to tell you? I can just show you.
Bro,
It flew exactly how I wanted.
I literally just choked on a peanut butter cup when you did that. Flick a business card at the camera. Oh my gosh.
It definitely didn't fly as well as I thought.
Boom. Pizza Podcast with Christian and Johnny.
You get chocolate on there?
Check out the back. It's got
All our links.
all of our links. YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Check us out. Like, subscribe. Doing real things. Here's a closer look.
Did yours go any better?
Probably not.
They just weren't meant to fly.
You should have bought the ones that are.
Mm-hmm. The extra add-on throwing business cards. Before we get into numbers, there's a couple things in Leviticus I missed. Just one thing mainly.
I can't tell what you're saying.
There's one just on.
You sound like you have peanut butter at the roof of your mouth.
If you could turn your Bible to Leviticus 4:1, and just read that for me.
I will read.
Out of the NIV.
The Lord said to Moses, comma.
Get it older then. Those aren't older them.
That's it. There's more of them.
Yeah, there's so many more. I don't know if you caught any in there's some in Numbers. There's a ton in Leviticus. I have like a list here.
I've been listening to the audio book version of it. So yeah.
I wrote tons of examples in Leviticus. There's even some it's like Moses and Aaron. I just thought it was so funny as I was reading it. So now, knowing all these, now you have a lot of verses that you've memorized. So if you wanted, you can count these up and you can declare, hey, I have this many verses memorized. And it would be true.
Oh, yeah.
You should be like, the Lord spoke to Moses. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, like however many verses that you've got memorized. You got me beat. I think I'm full.
I thought a half gallon was going to be a lot. I don't think this is going to be a lot at all.
You're going to be way too full.
I'm going to guzzle this entire half gallon by the time this podcast is over.
I don't think you'll finish it.
Seriously? You don't think so?
Mm-mm. Especially if you eat
I'm gonna have at least 3 pieces, and I'm gonna drink this half gallon of milk.
This is kind of hard. The bottom crust is a little hard to chew.
The pizza crust or the
Outside-
peanut butter?
Whatever the bottom layer, crust and what I don't know. The outside crust is good, but the bottom is gonna slow me down. And it'll catch up to me quicker. That's okay.
It's so rich.
It's good.
If you like peanut butter and chocolate, like and subscribe and we'll mail you one.
We can do that.
Yep.
Maybe. You'll do that.
We'll send you a picture. I don't know. We're still talking about Moses. Part 10?
Mm-hmm.
The Big 10.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on a tablet or two. But we are in the book of Numbers. Not surprisingly, it has a lot of numbers in it.
It does.
Numbers starts with God telling Moses to take a census of all of the clans of men 20 years and up and older who can serve in the army. That's chapter 1. At the end of the day, there's 603,550 men 20 years and up. So imagine how many total Israelites are here in the desert.
It's a lot.
I mean, we were thinking 600,000.
And little old Moses was the judge of all these people before Jethro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then Jethro
It's like, well,
taught Moses a new word.
Yeah.
Delegate. So 603,550 men 20 years or older who were able to serve in the army. It specifies who are able to serve. So maybe there were some cripples, some handicapped, some paralyzed, people. I don't know. Did they have a height restriction? Like, what if you were, like, short, like too short?
I have no, how would I know that?
Because, I don't know. You know some weird facts sometimes. But, like, I took Nova to the water park the other day.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, 42 inches is like the minimum height anywhere you go.
She was getting it, barely.
She was like 41. If she had her shoes on, she was like 41 and like 1/16
So she
below.
didn't get it. Dang. Stand on the palm
When we
of
went to
your
the
foot.
water park, she wasn't there. But when we went to the Heritage Park Fair.
The shoes.
She was over 40, like just at 42. Pro tip: if you have a kid that's pushing that borderline, wear tall shoes.
And heels.
Because Nova, I mean, she's small. She can swim and handle her own perfectly, better than most. But she was short. She wasn't 42 inches tall. So she had to wear a life preserver the whole time, which takes the fun out of it because you can't go under the water.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't swim under the water. It keeps floating me back up. I'm like, well, it's kind of the point. It's kind of the point, baby. I'm glad it's working.
Yeah.
But it did take the fun out of it, and I felt bad because, like, you go to a water park and you have to wear a life vest for, like, little wade pools and a water slide.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then there's lifeguards every 10 feet. So it just seemed like overkill.
Yeah.
And it was kind of disappointing that they forced her to do that. But she can swim better than most of the people. And then you have tall people, even adults, who had free reign of the park, no life vest required, who don't even know how to swim. And they're perfectly fine. They don't have to wear a life vest. So they go by height, which is dumb. I disagree with that. Like an amusement park with roller coasters, completely understand and agree. Because you have a kid slip out from underneath the bars on a roller coaster, you got bigger problems. But a water park with lifeguards every 10 feet and the deepest thing in the whole park is 3 feet. That was just my little venting session. Do you think they had similar things for qualifying to be able to serve in the army?
I don't know.
I mean, there had to be like dwarves, midgets, giants. There had to be a mix of people. I mean, you had
I would say there has to be.
603,550 people. You don't think there's people that are shorter than everybody else?
Could be. What's the percentage of that?
Doesn't matter. Are they qualified to serve? I'm just curious if they had like any physical stature requirements because
One little guy, so then they make up this rule for one little guy in their group.
it only takes one person to make Make rules. Let's take Daniel, for instance. Daniel's one little vegetarian, ruined it for everybody else.
I think it came together, and
Everybody had to eat vegetables, bro. You remember that?
I don't remember that. Yeah,
Yeah. Daniel's on my not cool list.
but it worked out for them.
How did it work out for them?
They were healthier.
Says who?
The Bible. Daniel says Daniel.
The Bible. That's chapter 1. Chapter 2, God has Moses arrange the camps and the clans of people around the tent of meeting. He tells people, like, based on what clan you're part of, this is where you're going to set up camp. And it completely encompassed the tent of meeting where God would meet with Moses and speak with him quite frequently, actually. Chapter 3 just talks about the Levites being God's chosen people, set aside for him. And then
The Israelites were God's chosen people.
well, the Levites were the chosen of the chosen. And then the sons of Aaron and the lineage of Moses and Aaron when they were on Mount Sinai. If you're interested in learning about that stuff, you can read it. Chapter 4 has Moses do a census of different clans. So the first clan is the Kohathites, which is a branch of the Levites. Because the Levites were God's chosen people. They were the ones that had to manage and oversee all of the holy items. He had to take a census of all the men 30 to 50 years old, because you had to be a man 30 to 50 years old to serve in the tent of meeting. And the Kohathites were in charge of the most holy things. At this point, God's basically making the first roadies, because these are the people that are responsible for breaking down, setting up, and moving the tent of meeting and all of the things inside of it. So it's kind of cool. There's 4 groups. The Kohathites, they were in charge of the most holy things, so they had to take care of that. 2,700 of them, 2,750. The Gershonites, they were in charge of the curtains. So they were the curtain caretakers. Imagine your job, all you do, you grab the curtains. We're moving.
Pretty big curtains, yeah.
How big do you think the tent of meeting was?
It doesn't say.
Not
The
that
specifics.
Not that I remember reading, but like I'm picturing something small, but it's probably like a circus tent. I mean, if it's where God chills, it's got to be big. He's got to fit him.
He was in a bush. How big is that bush?
It's pretty big.
Ark of the Covenant.
It has to fit a lot of stuff. You got lamps and tables and altars, and isn't there, even inside the tent of meeting, isn't there a inner and outer section?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I think that's the whole thing. Like inner courtyard, outer courtyard.
Yeah, maybe. So the Gershonites were in charge of the curtains. Then there was 2,600 of them and change. The Merarites were in charge of the frames, crossbars, posts, and bases. So it's basically like the road crew. You know, you're in charge of the framework, you grab the curtains, you grab all the holy things, let's move. All together, there were 8,580 people responsible for moving this tent. So it had to be pretty big and intricate. If you think it takes that many people to move. I mean, when you move your house, you're lucky if you get 3
So
friends.
you think they're all working on it?
I don't know. But you're lucky if you get 3 friends to show up to help you move. Mm-hmm. That's how you know who your true friends are, by the way. But imagine 8,580. Well, that's how many people were qualified. It doesn't necessarily mean that's how many it took. That's still quite a lot of people. Chapter 5 is the purity of the camp. And this one, it has an interesting section in it about unfaithful wives. Did you read that part? Mm-hmm. It was pretty crazy. I just want to try and skim it really quick. So it was a test for an unfaithful wife. And basically, if a woman was caught being unfaithful, or even if
the husband just was like, I'm worried.
Yeah, even if the husband suspected the wife of being unfaithful. If a man's wife goes astray and is unfaithful by sleeping with another man, and it's hidden from her husband and her impurity is undetected because there's no witnesses, or if the husband has feelings of jealousy and suspects his wife, the priest shall bring her and have her stand before the Lord. Then he takes holy water in a clay jar, puts dust from the tabernacle floor in the water, and then has the woman stand before the Lord, loosen her hair, place in her hands the reminder offering, which is a grain offering for jealousy, while he himself holds the bitter water that brings a curse. Then he puts the woman under oath and basically says, if no other man has slept with you and you haven't gone astray and become impure, may this bitter water that brings a curse not harm you. But if you've gone astray while married to your husband and defiled yourself by sleeping with another man other than your husband, the priest is to put the woman under this curse of the oath. May the Lord cause your people to curse and denounce you when he causes your thigh to waste away and your abdomen to swell. May the water that brings a curse enter your body so your abdomen swells and your thigh wastes away. Then the woman is to say, Amen, so be it. So then the priest writes these curses on a scroll, washes them in the bitter water. Then the woman drinks it. Basically, if she's guilty, it's supposed to form a curse on her, make her abdomen swell in agony, and then she can't have children. But if she doesn't swell up and have pain, then she was innocent and she goes about her way, and the husband's off the hook regardless.
Yeah, it's different.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was just pretty wild, just
Hopefully the men then were understanding.
a little more
not
secure.
the
What
jealous type,
if your husband was like really insecure? Like every time you go to the market, he's like, no, go to the tent of meeting.
Drinking tabernacle dust or whatever.
I wonder if they had a limit of like, all right, dude, come on, stop testing your wife.
God said if I was jealous, I am jealous. Make her drink it.
That would stink. That would not be cool. That's happened though. You have so many people.
I don't know.
Guys,
maybe they're different.
Some guys are jealous all the time, insecure.
Different time. I don't know.
Hopefully. Not a different time, dude. People are the same, no matter what. There's nothing new under the sun, and that's even biblical. Like it's the same. People are the same. The times are different. The people are the same.
You ever heard the term chivalry is dead?
Yeah.
So chivalry used to be alive, and people used to not think it was dead.
That's just
but
a dumb
changed.
term people made. Chivalry is not dead.
But people have changed.
No, people are
I
dumb.
think people definitely changed.
People haven't changed. Culture has changed. Morality has changed. Human nature will always remain the same. You're going to have people that are naturally jealous and insecure, regardless. Their wife could do nothing. She could be in the house
I just don't believe that.
the entire time. Homie goes out to have a drink with his buddies, comes home, and still thinks his wife was unfaithful because he was gone.
Yeah.
There's craziness all the time. But I'm willing to bet that there are some guys that put their wife under this test all the time just because they were insecure and jealous.
Maybe.
And I wonder if Moses and God were like, look, bro, stop testing your wife.
Hopefully.
She's good. Anyway, go ahead and talk about Numbers chapter 6, the Nazirite vow, and it'll give me time to eat this pizza.
Yeah. We already covered Samson, so this is where we learn more about the Nazirite vow. Mm-hmm. Basically, no wine or beer, nothing to do with grapes, which is, I don't get it.
Grapes are bad.
Grapes
are
good.
evil.
Grapes are good.
Grapes are evil.
I like grapes.
It says it right there in the Bible.
For the Nazirite vow. But the Nazirite vow is also interesting. So Samson was, God said Samson was going to be a Nazirite for life. The Nazirite vow just mentions for a time, this Nazirite vow for a time. So it's kind of like fasting, the way we do fasting for a time nowadays.
So it's like a diet?
Well, it's not. It's more than diet, because then you have to stay away from dead bodies, which is hard to do sometimes, apparently. Because there's instances where they're
dead bodies everywhere.
They're accidentally around a corpse, and then there's a whole process of what you do if it was an accident and what you do. It's weird. But then you can reconsecrate yourself in your whole vow for if you're doing it for a time, your time just resets and you have to restart. You have to shave your head. It's just interesting. But so I was thinking if the Nazirite vow is for a time, could we have Nazirite vows today And if we did, could we be super strong like Samson and have power in our hair?
If God gave you power.
But it's not, from a Nazarite vow. Like, they choose to have this vow. Samson didn't
But
really
just because
choose.
you have that vow doesn't mean you have Samson power.
But that's where,
God made Samson intentionally to stir up the Philistines.
Like, what kind of superhero could we be if we took this vow, grew our hair, and stayed away from dead bodies?
You would have the power to stay away from grapes.
Grapes are pretty good.
They are good, but apparently, like, no grapes. How do you do communion?
If your family...
Oh, well, you wouldn't do communion back then.
Yeah, not yet. If a family member dies, you can't go to the funeral? Or, like, you just have to stay in the back?
What do you mean?
You can't be near a dead body.
You can't touch a dead body. What does it say, like a 6
Let me
foot
see what it
rule?
says. Yeah, so that's another question. Like, can you go to a funeral or
Define near.
Yeah, I don't know.
If a body's in a casket, then you're not near the body.
All the days that he separates himself to the Lord, he shall not go near a dead body. Not even for his father or for his mother, for a brother or sister, if they die, shall he make himself unclean, because his separation to God is on his head. It's like family member dies, you can't go near their body. Like how
So you
close
can't
is
have a
near?
wake. You're not going up next to it.
To the coffin.
Why did I even put it on a pizza crust?
Just clean off. It's kind of cool.
Get back on there.
But that would just kind of suck if you can't do a proper funeral if that was your way of a funeral.
Well, you just couldn't do a wake. If it was closed casket, I think you're good.
But I mean, I guess you could do it. You just restart your vow. It would just suck if you're like almost done. It's like fasting. Like, oh, so soon I can eat that steak. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, restart. You got too close to that dead body. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think the Nazarite vow is interesting. It tells you more about it if you want to read
Would
more
you do it?
about it. It would be so... I think it'd be... Would it be hard? I guess. So far, it's not that hard. Stay away from grapes and dead bodies, right?
And don't cut your hair.
Separate himself from wine and strong drink. Drink no vinegar made from wine or strong drink, and shall not drink any juice of grapes or eat grapes, fresh or dried. The strong drink here in Holman Christian Standard Bible, it like translates it to a beer, because like I think a lot of people think strong drink is like hard liquor, and it's like they don't really have that back then. So still something with alcohol though.
I would think a strong drink would be anything that would cause you to be inebriated.
Mm-hmm. Yep, stay away from grapes, even the seeds and skins. Don't cut your hair until the time appointed. Stay away from dead bodies. That's not that hard at all. I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. And then when the time is completed, then you do like sacrifices and stuff. It wouldn't be too hard. You just can't cut your hair, which would be...
That'd be the hardest part.
Yeah, that would be pretty hard.
Pretty easy.
I gotta ask, what is the haters? What is that?
Brought to you by haters.
This is Johnny Somebody. I don't know what that. Small forks suck. 2% milk sucks. And Cobra Kai sucks. Eagle Fang! But what doesn't suck? Us. Or Goodwill. 50 cents. You can't hate on a deal like that. Our shirts are good for paintball. Or bowling. Or disc golf. Also, it's really comfortable for sitting down and eating peanut butter chocolate pizza. So I hear. Don't forget, buy a size larger than normal if you wanted to fit a size larger than normal. We loved how much Johnny Nobody hated Cobra Kai so much. So we are honored to sponsor this video. Drinking half gallon of milk, it's perfect.
Haters Athletics. What is it for?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I bought this at Goodwill for 50 cents. I just got it yesterday. It's not even my size. But it was 50 cents, and it's like...
It's like a bowling? Is it like paintball?
I don't know. I bought it to play disc golf in, because it's like a really nice, like, thin material.
Oh, it says haters with an 8. I like the eagle on the back with the flag over his eye.
It's got the eagle, it's got the American flag.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. Like, it's a really lightweight. It's 50 cents. I was like, I'm buying it.
Can't hate on
This
that.
is an extra large. It's like way too big on me.
Yeah, a little big. That's okay.
I
Comfy.
don't care.
Yeah.
When I'm playing disc golf or tennis, It's perfect.
Or sitting down eating chocolate and peanut butter.
It's really comfortable for sitting down and eating peanut butter chocolate pizza.
Yeah.
Drinking a half gallon of milk. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's great for reading the Bible too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've never even heard of it. I was like, whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Goodwill has some good deals.
What more is there anything else on the back, like a number or anything?
No, it's just there's no name, no number, just an eagle with an American flag. Broforce
That's
style.
all you need. Yeah, that's all you need. In 8, part of the like consecration and stuff,
8, setting up the lamps.
they have no, I don't care about the lamps.
Well, that's what 8's about. The setting apart of
That's
the
what
Levites.
part of
setting
that's
up
what
the
part
lamps.
of 8 is about. You see, there's multiple headings in chapter 8. You see, the smallest heading there says the lamps, and then the.
Yep, that's what the whole thing is about.
So it's about the Levites getting consecrated, and to get purified, consecrated, they have to shave all the hair everywhere on their body. So we view Moses with this beard. Does he no longer have a beard here? I just was like, interesting.
Moses wasn't a Levite.
Yeah, he is.
He is?
Him and Aaron from the Levites.
They're Levites?
Aaron is over the Levites.
Oh.
But they're from, yeah.
I don't know why I didn't catch
That's where
that.
they're from.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah. So, like, Moses might not have a beard in all these, like, pictures we see of him. Or he just might not for a time.
Do
It
you
could
know
just grow back so
Do you know
fast.
like Evan Almighty?
Like, yeah.
Like with he shaves and then he's like,
Yeah.
that would just be really weird.
Every single one, they all purify themselves at the same time. So they're all so smooth. Just one smooth dudes.
That just, it throws off the whole picture of Moses.
Yeah. And Aaron together. And,
No
all,
one
and the other
knows what Aaron
Levites.
looks like. Aaron's never in anything. He doesn't
Yeah.
talk.
But now, you know, at a time, he was smooth. Everywhere. All over.
So like no hair at all. We're not just talking
Everywhere.
beards.
Yeah. It's like everywhere.
They shave their heads, everything.
Let them go with a razor over all their body and wash their clothes and clean themselves.
Jeez.
All their body.
Like powder.
And I would assume face is body. Sometimes it's like head and body is like separated, but
Yeah, and shampoo. It's just so they can sell you an extra bottle
so
of
like,
stuff.
it's like character customization in games. You got your head, you got your body, you got your legs. I imagine it's everywhere. Head.
Legs too?
When did women start shaving their legs? And why?
I don't know, but I'm glad.
I think, but if they didn't, then you wouldn't be glad. You wouldn't know any better. It would be normal. So I think they shouldn't. They shouldn't have started it. And then you would know.
You
any
like
different.
women with hairy legs?
No, I just think it's unnecessary.
You hear that, Emery?
I think it's just unnecessary. She knows I'm very like, I don't care what you do. Like, I like you for you. You're beautiful the way you are. Makeup is stupid. Waste of money. I'm a simple guy.
That I agree with.
Simple guy.
I think makeup is a complete waste of money.
So dumb. And it's for women.
It's pointless.
They're like, oh, like, yeah, gotta look good for this dude. It's for the
Like,
women.
granted, it's
Guys don't care about it. Well, some
it can
some
look nice at times, but every day,
don't care. And then it's sad. There ends up being girls. They're like, oh, I just want to try and make up, please. I just want to be pretty. I'm like,
just
that's not gonna make you pretty.
be you, bro.
Like yeah.
I get you.
Has no vest for makeup yet.
Oh yeah. She sees mommy putting on makeup.
Yeah.
Sabrina gave her makeup, and then she wrote all over the couch with it. So then I said, why would you give a 5-year-old an active eyeliner? Like, why wouldn't you get a pretend eyeliner? And she said, I thought it was empty. And I said, the couch cushion proves otherwise.
You can't always predict what a kid's gonna do.
Yes, and you can't wash it out either. So
that's what's wrong with it.
So there you go. There is black scribble all over the couch cushion, and it's permanent.
Well, you have a dark couch anyways, right?
Not
so at least
it was on the cushions we used to protect her from the gymnastics bar. So thankfully, it wasn't our primary couch. Don't give 5-year-olds live makeup. Not lipstick, not eyeliner, not mascara.
yeah, you shouldn't be able to get makeup until you're 18
I agree.
or 21. That's the age for smoking now, right? They raised it to 21. Just make
21
everyone
for
21.
smoking?
Pretty sure.
No way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. At least in South
I
Carolina.
would believe that they would lower the drinking age before I believe they would increase the smoking age. Which, both of them are stupid and pointless, so don't do either of them. Is it like in this state, or is this like a national, like federal?
I don't know, we'll see. In South Carolina, the legal age to purchase tobacco products is 21. This is because the federal minimum age for tobacco products was raised to 21. Because there's like, I remember there's people that turned 18 and like, it's, you know, everyone wants to like vape or all these other whatever stuff. And then it's like they turn 18, they get it, and it's like, oh, now you can't get it anymore.
So if you have it, if you legally bought it when you were 18, are you grandfathered in, or are you just automatically now breaking the law?
It was automatic, yeah.
That's crazy.
It looks like it was 2023, 2024, Bill. I don't know. Probably 2024. It was. I can't.
So that was a Biden administration thing, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, he was still president in 2024.
So was Trump.
No, he wasn't.
Was it? Oh, that was election year.
Trump, yeah, he didn't.
So
he didn't
comes into
step into the presidency until like February.
Yeah.
January, February.
January.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
No.
So makeup should also be 21.
The more you know. Yeah. Everything 21.
Dude, that would change a lot, I think.
Would it?
I think. Because then you get, 18, 19-year-olds without makeup becoming comfortable and secure with who they are. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be a good thing.
Do you think that's what would happen?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think they would be uncomfortable until
Maybe
they
at
turn
first.
21?
Maybe at first. Maybe for a bit. But I think eventually, yeah. I have faith in young people to do good if they have the opportunity to. I don't know how to word. I don't know.
Makeup is a costume.
Yeah.
It's a costume. You put makeup on for Halloween.
Yeah. Except
More-
I'm not, because I'm a dude.
More jewelry, less makeup. Chapter 9 is about the Passover. Chapter 10. Yes, this is what I wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm. We got Hobab.
It's the silver trumpets, right?
Oh, is the whole chapter about silver trumpets?
Yes.
Oh,
And just to summarize, the Lord told Moses to make 2 trumpets of hammered silver and use them for calling the community together for having the camps set out.
I thought you were kidding about talking about the silver trumpets.
No.
What do you want to talk about them?
I want to talk about trumpets in general. Because quite often in the Bible, God is telling people to make trumpets or to use trumpets.
Like announcements.
And
trumpets.
like when I'm going to arrive, the angel's going to blow the trumpet and then my glory is going to... So is the trumpet God's favorite instrument? And why a trumpet? Is it the loudest instrument?
It's just used for...
I mean, out of all the instruments,
Well,
the
it's
trumpet...
used for kings also. So it's probably a kingly thing.
Yeah, but
It's used for kings.
I know, but like a saxophone is...
Aren't used for kings.
I know, but they're smooth.
And they probably weren't around for a while.
A saxophone is just a trumpet that's bent into a curve.
Probably a little bit more sophisticated. And trumpets then probably didn't have all the buttons. Or was it 3 buttons?
Well, then
How
it would
many
be
buttons?
then it would be a bugle.
I don't know.
But I just don't understand why trumpets.
I just don't...
What is the loudest instrument?
Whatever.
Like what
You
instrument?
can make several instruments louder than...
No, but like I'm saying.
It's got to be about the king thing. Got to be. Straight up.
But why would kings like trumpets either? Kings like harps.
That's what they have. Harps for not announcing. Oh, the king's coming. You can't even hear it.
I just don't.
No, it's a king thing. So he's king.
So that's it. That's
Gotta be.
that's all there is to it.
Gotta
It's
be.
not that the trumpet is like the nicest sounding instrument.
No, because it's
Nothing
terrible.
against trumpets.
They're
Like
terrible.
they're
they
good.
can
They're
sound
good,
cool.
and they can.
Yeah, they can be fun.
In certain circumstances, they can sound great. I mean, I'll take a saxophone over a trumpet.
Yeah,
any
I
day.
got a John Bellion song in my head now. It's got some trumpets.
Thank you, Kenny G,
Who's that?
who's also watching. What do you think is the loudest instrument, though?
Whatever you make louder, just hook it up to an
There's
amp.
no such thing. No, like
Without an amp?
instrument, no amp.
You can make a cymbal probably louder.
You think a cymbal
A
is louder
gong.
than a?
How hard can you hit it? Go get
You
a.
think that could be louder than
Can you
a
use a
trumpet?
crane? Can you use a crane to hit a gong.
Like a wrecking ball, you mean?
Yeah.
A wrecking ball on a gong. You could call
That would
some
be
people
pretty
with
cool.
that, bro.
That'd be fun.
You could definitely call some people with that.
I would say trumpet's pretty loud.
Trumpets are loud. I mean, was it because they were just loud and portable? There just has to be more of a significance to the trumpet than...
What instruments do they have here in the wilderness?
How do they have a trumpet?
I don't know.
They're in the wilderness.
Even then, what instruments are there in Egypt at the time? Harps and trumpets?
Maybe a tambourine?
Yeah.
Harp?
Yeah.
The lyre?
Yeah.
So there you got that.
You can use that.
Flute?
Out of all those, which one is closest to even sounding like as loud as a
how
trumpet?
would they even form a trumpet? Like to forge
You can
a
forge a
trumpet
calf.
with primitive... No, you threw the gold in the fire and the calf just happened.
That was an excuse. He lied. He lied, bro. He didn't want to take
No, he said,
responsibility.
I put the gold
He lied. That
in
is
the
what
fire
he said.
and the
That
calf just happened. The calf just appeared.
Yeah.
Just appeared that way.
Prior to that, he's using a tool to intricately...
Fashion and form it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the significance of the trumpet and why it's used so much and why God even prefers it. Anyway, so that's chapter 10. Trumpets and stuff.
There's definitely more in chapter 10.
Do you want to discuss more on
Yeah,
chapter 10?
there's Hobab, who comes to visit.
Hobab.
Yeah, you know Hobab? What is he, the son of Jethro?
Remind me. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
He was the son of Ruel,
Yeah. Who's also...
Moses' father-in-law.
Yeah. Also Jethro, pretty sure.
He had two names?
Yeah, everyone does. So yeah, I was just curious, is this the same time when Jethro comes, he visits with him? Or does he visit a separate time? And then he's offered a chance to stay. Like, hey, come with us. And it doesn't say that he does or does not go.
Yeah, he
I
said,
find it
no,
interesting.
I will not go. I'm going back to my own land and my own people.
And then Moses is like, oh, but if you come, you'll also get benefits. We'll treat you
If
good.
you come, we'll share with you whatever good things the Lord gives us.
Yeah.
So they set out from the mountain of the Lord and traveled for 3 days.
So, I mean, I guess Moses could have bias since he's like an in-law for why he would get special treatment. But it also, I'm like, hey, maybe it's because it's like, maybe Moses is just practicing God's foreign policy. Where he's just like, hey, all the foreigners with you, treat them the same. Treat them like your own. Or he could just be biased because he's his brother-in-law. Because he can also get benefits that the Israelites get. I'm sure we could incorporate that into our lives as Christians and Jews and Gentiles and all that fun stuff if we wanted to.
It looks like Moses talked him into it.
It doesn't say.
It doesn't, but it just says...
I'm assuming so.
Shoot. Condensation on my Bible.
Milk from the milk. You got milk on your Bible?
I didn't get milk. It was condensation from the milk.
You got milk sweat on your Bible?
And now the page is...
Oh, gosh. Ruined.
It's fragile right now.
It's already fragile.
This Bible has jalapenos. It's got... like every pizza topping you can think of.
Yeah.
I have not gotten chocolate on it yet, so...
Yet. I'm sure we'll have other opportunities.
I am keeping it far away from this pizza.
Yeah.
Chapter 11 was...
That's a fun one, too.
It was a fun one, so I wanted to cover that one in a little bit more detail. The people basically complain about their hardships, and then the Lord heard them, and it says his anger was aroused. The fire from the Lord burned among them and consumed some of the outskirts of the camp. That's crazy. You think there was like lightning strikes and it just lit some fields on fire?
Kind of.
Or do you think it rained fire? Or...
Either. Yeah. Part of me is like more lightning, probably. But it definitely could have been fire, too.
Fire from the Lord burned among them and consumed some of the outskirts of the camp.
All I got to say is thank God that God doesn't blaze me whenever I complain. Or things around me every time I complain. Because...
Well, do you have...
Bro, imagine you're on the disc golf course. God, this freaking bush.
I'm not finishing my round.
He's still...
Dust. Hole 1. First throw.
It'd be easy disc golf course.
Gone. The fire consumed the outskirts of the camp. The people cried to Moses, and he prayed to the Lord, and the fire died down. So Moses, if he didn't keep pleading for these people, it's like time and time and time again, God's like, I'm going to consume them. They're done.
Is this where he kind of talks about?
This is another one.
He's like, hey, I'm going to get rid of them. And Moses is like, hey, don't.
This is another one. It says the rabble with a verse 4. What does yours say for verse 4?
The rabble.
The rabble? Okay. So the rabble with them began to crave other food. So this is, I guess, the misfits, the degenerates, right? That's what you would kind of.
I don't know what rabble means. I don't know.
Rabble is like the outcasts, like the low-level people, like they're rabble, garbage. So it says the rabble with them began to crave other food, and again the Israelites started wailing and said, if only we had meat to eat.
And apparently they had that as slaves. It's weird.
I know.
Weird.
We remember the fish we ate in Egypt at no cost. So see, slaves didn't even have to pay for the food.
Fish.
Also the cucumbers, melons, leeks, onions, and garlic. It does sound pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have lost our appetite. We never see anything but this manna. So they got tired of Frosted Flakes.
Understandable.
The manna was like coriander seed, looked like resin. The people went around. This is when I was talking about like the Iron Chef edition. The people went around gathering it, ground it in a hand mill, or crushed it in a mortar. They cooked it in a pot or made it into cakes. And it tasted like something made with olive oil. When the dew settled in the camp at night, the manna also came down. Moses heard the people of every family wailing, each at the entrance to his tent. The Lord became exceedingly angry, and Moses was troubled. So he asked the Lord, why have you brought this trouble on your servant? What have I done to displease you that you put the burden of all these people on me? Did I conceive all these people? Did I give them birth?
I think he's pretty bold to Moses.
He's not wrong, though. I mean,
He's
got
not.
a million people all complaining that they're not eating
But
meat.
the Lord is upset with complaints, and Moses is complaining. It's pretty bold.
He's
complaining.
It's righteous anger, though. It's different.
No, I think it shows the special relationship.
The people are complaining about they're not happy with what God is providing them.
Bro,
Moses is complaining that he has to deal with all these stupid people.
Yeah, and then I don't know if it's here. There's like he wants to just die.
Yeah,
like,
it's here.
like I think it's bold of Moses, but I think it shows the relationship they have.
Well, yeah.
So it's pretty.
I mean, God literally says, "I talked to Moses face to face."
Yeah.
So the rest of you,
yeah,
whatever, right? And then actually, it comes up in the next chapter.
Still bold.
So he says, "Why do you tell me to carry them in my arms as a nurse carries an infant to the land you promised on oath to their forefathers? Where can I get meat for all these people? They keep wailing to me, 'Give us meat to eat.' I can't carry all these people by myself. The burden is too heavy for me." So that's good that he's admitting, like, bro, I can't do all this myself.
Yeah.
If this is how you're going to treat me, put me to death right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that is bold.
Yeah. Like, fine, I'm already bad.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd come at God like that, but they definitely had a special relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
If this is how you're going to treat me, put me to death right now. If I have found favor in your eyes, and do not let me face my own ruin. So then the Lord had Moses bring 7 of the elders, who were known as leaders or officials, to the tent of meeting. God came down, spoke with them, and said, "I will take the spirit that is on you and put the spirit on them. They will help you carry the burden of the people so you'll not have to carry it alone." It's crazy. Moses had the spirit on him, and he still couldn't carry the burden of the people. Because that's a lot.
Yeah.
So then God takes some of that spirit, puts it on the 7 other leaders to help carry that weight. God said, "Tell the people, consecrate yourselves in preparation for tomorrow, then you'll eat meat. The Lord heard you when you wailed, 'If only we had meat to eat. We were better off in Egypt.' Now the Lord will give you meat and you will eat it. You will not eat it just for a day or 2 days or 5 or 10 or 20, but for a whole month until it comes out of your nostrils and you loathe it, because you have rejected the Lord who is among you and have wailed before him." God's like, "Oh, you want meat? Fine.
So maybe I was wrong when I said they
You're
ate
gonna
quail
eat-
one time.
You're going to eat meat until you're absolutely sick of it and it's coming out of your nose.
Yeah.
But then this is the cool part. So then Moses said, "Here I am among 600,000 men on foot, and you say I'll give them meat to eat for a whole month. Do they have enough flocks and herds, to slaughter for them? Would they have enough if all the fish in the sea were caught for them?" The Lord told Moses, "Is the Lord's arm too short? You will now see whether or not what I say will come true." God has all of these quail come in. Skipping to verse 31. Now a wind went out from the Lord and drove quail in from the sea. Quail in from the sea?
That's how it came last time. The wind from the sea.
Yeah, but this is drove quail in from the sea. Were the quail in the sea?
Just flying over the sea. Like from
Quail don't really fly much though, right?
migrate. Gotta migrate, gotta fly somewhere.
Yeah, okay, maybe it's just talking about the wind coming in from the sea.
Mm-hmm.
It brought them down all around the camp to about 3 feet above the ground. Yours probably has cubits, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many cubits?
2. Doesn't matter.
2 cubits if you want clarification on that. Bro, 3 feet above the ground?
It's a lot of quail.
That's a ton of quail. Holy cow. As far as a day's walk in any direction.
That's a lot of quail. That's a ton.
3 feet high. A day's walk in any direction. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I guess when God gets angry and is like, "Okay, you asked for it?"
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. I didn't ESV
It's
doesn't
the first time you read it.
Well, no, it is in this.
NIV.
Yeah, cuz ESV says it doesn't say it. What's yours say?
About a day's journey on this side and a day's journey on the other side from the camp.
Okay.
In 3 feet above the ground.
So all that day and night and all the next day the people went out and gathered quail. No one gathered less than 10 homers. That is probably about 60 bushels. They spread them out all around the camp. But here's the cool part. While the meat was still between their teeth, and before it could be consumed, the anger of the Lord burned against the people, and he struck them with a severe plague. And they all died. They buried the people who had craved other food. So God gives them more meat than they can possibly even fathom, let alone eat. And then before they even get to eat it, they die. So that's a
fun one.
That is a fun one. God doesn't play around, man. He's like, okay, you want to complain? You want meat?
All right. Here you go.
Bro, 3 feet high.
You think they cleaned out all that up, or they just waited until they had to travel and just leave it? We're moving
It must
on.
have stunk real bad.
So much.
They were probably like, oh, come on, we need to
Or
travel
burn
at
it.
least 2 days away.
Maybe they burned it.
You're going to burn 3 feet of quail, a day's walk in every direction? No possible way. Not even with a flamethrower. So then in chapter 12, Miriam and Aaron oppose Moses because he married a Cushite woman.
Well, that's their excuse.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah. But God wasn't having that either.
No, because they really were like, has the Lord indeed spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken through us also? So they were just jealous of Moses. But it mentions them kind of being against this Cushite woman. And to be fair, I think I'd probably be gossiping about Moses and the Cushite also. Because if you remember, Moses is a Levite. Levites are supposed to stay within the Levites. They marry other Levites. I don't know what a Cushite is, but it's... Oh, wait, yeah, I do. A Cushite. So I just don't get some of it. Is Moses just because he is a Levite, but is he just not a Levite at the same time? He's special?
I don't know. I mean, Cushite sounds cute.
All right.
I'll bet she was cute.
Like a crush. But yeah, I'd be gossiping too, honestly. Be like, bro, that Cushite is not a Levite.
Well...
But anyways, between Moses and
yeah,
God.
I'm pretty sure Moses would, he'd probably clarify that with God before going.
Yeah.
But it says Moses was a very humble man, more humble than anyone else on the face of the earth. Bro, that's pretty humble.
It's humble to say that, or it's humble to...
Wait, did Moses write this? Did he just say this about himself?
Yeah, he's credited.
That's very humble.
Yeah, he's credited as all.
Very humble of him.
I guess it could have been also his assistant guy, Joshua. Could have been him.
Yeah.
Writing for him, like dictating. And he just puts in this little note. It's like, Moses didn't say this, but he's freaking humble.
He's a pretty humble guy.
Yeah, he's the
So then the Lord has Miriam and Aaron come to the tent of meeting with Moses. This is when he explains to them, listen to my words. When a prophet of the Lord is among you, I reveal myself to him in visions. I speak to him in dreams, but this is not true of my servant Moses. He's faithful in all my house. With him I speak face to face, clearly and not in riddles. He sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? So God's like, bro, I speak to him face to face. Why aren't you scared to talk junk about him? So the anger of the Lord burned against them, and then Miriam became leprous. She turned white. And then...
Which is another interesting thing. Why not Aaron also? Why just the girl? Maybe she's the one that started it. Got into Aaron's head to also complain.
That's a great observation, though. When the cloud lifted from above the tent, there stood Miriam, leprous, like snow.
So she had to be...
Aaron turned toward her and saw that she had leprosy, asked Moses to forgive them, blah, blah, blah. Do not let her be like a stillborn infant coming from its mother's womb with its flesh half eaten away.
God, it's graphic.
That is graphic and is gross. And
so
then Moses goes and prays to God and says, please heal her, don't do this. And God's like, put her outside the camp for 7 days.
It's part of the cleansing stuff.
Part of the cleansing, yeah.
We skipped over.
So they kicked her out of the camp for 7 days, and the people didn't move until she was brought back. After that, the people left. So for 7 days, like when you were kicked out of the camp, how far... Like there had to be other people unclean that were out of the camp too, right? So did you separate yourself from them too? Because what if somebody was on like day 6?
Now they're dirty.
And now you just introduced a new dirty person.
Yeah.
And now they become dirty from being close.
Dirty.
So now their clock resets. Like, how does that work?
I don't know. I wonder if it was in the stuff we skipped. I just don't remember.
It wasn't. Because, I mean, I read all the stuff we skipped. There was nothing in there about it. It just says, like, if you're unclean,
send them out.
You're cast out for 7 days, and then you have to come back and, I don't know, burn your clothes or wash yourself or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But it didn't say anything about all of the people that are cast out, if they had to be separated, if they come in contact with each other, are they resetting the clock? I don't know.
I don't either.
And then chapter 13 gets into exploring the promised land.
Finally.
Canaan.
Almost there.
So God told Moses to send some people to explore the land of Canaan, which he promised to give the Israelites.
So I find it interesting because why would God need it to be scouted out?
What do you mean?
Why is he saying, hey, scout this out? Like, what's the purpose? Because God doesn't need a scout.
No, he wants them to see
It's like a test.
how nice the land is.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this has to be just a test, I think. And then further later, something about 40 days comes up. And I was like, confirmed, like, okay, 40, the number 40 is like a number of trial, like test, tribulation, whatever. It's just a test. And I think they failed.
Some of them did anyway.
Which translates to all of them.
The Lord commanded Moses to send some people out, and then he picked the names of the people, which was also interesting. So at the Lord's command, Moses sent them out from the desert of Paran. All of them were leaders of the Israelites. These are their names. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Like 12.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 leaders of the 12 tribes.
We didn't really have to count. It's one from each tribe.
I wanted to verify.
Okay.
You could have just stopped me at any time and said 12, and you let me count. So
I said I think 12, and then I was like, oh wait, it's
that's
one
on
from
you.
each tribe.
Moses sent them out to explore the land. So they go out, explore the land for 40 days. Moses even told them like what things to look for. He said, go up through the Negev and into the hill country, see what the land is like and whether the people who live there are strong or weak, few or many. What kind of land do they live in? Is it good or bad? What kind of towns do they live
What do you mean,
in?
is it good or bad, Moses? It's flowing with milk and honey, right?
It's a promised land.
Flowing with milk and honey, right? That's what I'm like, bro, just trust. Just be like, yo, God, if you want me to scout, yeah, but what are we looking for? Because I trust you. If you're giving us the land, who cares who's there? Who cares what's there? It's the promised land, right?
God told him to send people to check it out. So he wants to know. He wants to make sure the people that are going get the right details. I think it's important that he clarifies because these guys could come back and be like, oh, I don't know, we didn't look at that. We didn't see how many people there were. We just kind of saw a couple of fruit trees.
What does it matter? God said this is the land, promised you, you're going to have it.
You still got to prepare. You got to know. So Moses says, figure out what kind of land they live in. Is it good or bad? What kind of towns do they live in? Are they walled or fortified? How is the soil? Is it fertile or poor? Are there trees in it or not? Do your best to bring back some of the fruit of the land. It was the season for the first ripe grapes. So they went up, explored the land. So they reached the valley of Eshcol, cut off a branch bearing a single cluster of grapes. 2 of them carried it on a pole between them, along with some pomegranates and figs. So 1 cluster of grapes required 2 people to carry it on a pole. In my head, I want to picture that being massive and not like a cluster that you get at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine it's just a small cluster and there's like 2 guys carrying it on a pole?
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 of them carried on a pole between them along with some pomegranates and figs. At the end of 40 days, they returned from exploring the land. They go back to Moses and Aaron and the Israelite community and reported to them and the whole assembly, showed them the fruit, and then said, we went into the land which you sent us, and it flows with milk and honey. Here's the fruit. But the people who live there are powerful. Cities are fortified and very large. We even saw descendants of Anak. The Amalekites live in the Negev. The Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites live in the hill country. And Canaanites live near the sea along the Jordan. So they're basically just coming up with excuses.
Yeah.
Then Caleb silenced the people before Moses and said, we should go up and take the possession of the land, for we can certainly do it.
Good job, Caleb.
So Caleb.
Gold star for Caleb.
But the men who had gone up with him said, we can't attack the people. They're stronger than we are.
Boo.
They spread among the Israelites a bad report about the land they explored. They said, the land we explored devours those living in it. All the people we saw there are of great size. We saw the Nephilim there. Those are the descendants of Anak.
Which is interesting.
We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them.
Because the Nephilim were supposed to be killed at the flood.
Well, remember we talked about that. They were Nephilim after the flood.
Yeah, it's interesting. Because I don't know how.
They snuck onto the ark.
I want to know how.
Or they were sitting on top of it.
Just fun side note. I don't normally look up the meaning of names unless it sounds cool. Caleb, I wasn't going to look it up, but my Bible decided to give me the meaning of his name for some reason.
Okay.
It means dog.
Dog.
And then the side note for that says, this serves as an example not to read too much into biblical names. So it's like it had a note saying, don't look into this, basically. Like, it's dumb. I just thought that was stupid and funny. Like, all right, thanks for telling me.
It said it in your Bible?
In the study Bible. Yeah. Not to not look up the names, but it was just like, don't look too much into biblical meaning, like Bible names. Because Caleb just means dog. There's like no reason for it. I'm like, all right, weird note to give me. All right.
They go out and spend 40 days out there spying out the land.
So they're almost there, right?
Well, they're there. They're just on
they're not there until they're
outside.
there. Yeah, they're not there until they're there.
They're on the outside looking in.
They're almost there. We're getting there. We're almost closing out Moses and getting to the promised land, I hope.
What happens next for the people getting into the promised land?
Ooh, tell them the pizza we're going to have.
I don't know yet. I definitely have some good ideas, though.
I thought it was fun. I just was going to see what you were going to say. Like, oh, crap, I don't know.
I'm still, bro, I had 3 slices of this.
I only had 2.
So full. It's so, heavy.
And we didn't finish our milk, either.
Well.
Are you gonna?
Yeah. Is this going to make me throw up? Oh, He's going all the way with it.
I won. You lost.
I was so busy watching you chug the rest of your half gallon of milk. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I'm impressed.
Worth it.
Is it bad to drink this much milk?
It doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel.
You've already drank that much. You should be able to tell. Like, it doesn't feel good.
I feel fine.
Really?
Am I not supposed to feel good? It's milk. This is a land flowing with milk and chocolate. Apparently.
Yeah, but there's like milk drinking contests. Like, it's like a challenge, like a gallon challenge on YouTube. Or there used
gallon,
to be.
though, not
Half gallon. This is only a half gallon.
This is only a half.
Yeah. I did that a gallon challenge with some friends so many years ago. I don't remember if I drank it all. I do remember that I threw up. I do remember that.
But that was a gallon.
Yes.
Not a half gallon.
But it was also a gallon with no pizza. This is a half gallon with pizza.
Over how long of a...
I think an hour. I think
In an hour?
that sounds like reasonable, but also hard.
You ever think there's less in the bottom, so you just try and get it all? And then you realize you were wrong, but it's too late? Almost came out my nose and my eyes.
Your eyes.
That was...
You still got a sip, yeah.
Hang on, I
Still
gotta
got it.
confirm. I'm gonna double check.
You can see it on the outside.
It's a clear milkshake, but I don't trust it.
I think you're just stalling. You're like, oh, more milk. Oh no. I'm proud of you.
I made a promise and I kept it.
Proud of
3
you.
slices of pizza and a half a gallon of milk.
Would you have finished it if I didn't finish it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I made a promise.
So I would rate the milk 9.8.
You drank whole milk too.
That probably
Maybe
does
that's
make
why
it.
you don't feel good.
Yeah, it probably makes a big difference.
I got 2%.
I did not think about that. So this dessert pizza, I think I'm going to say 9.2.
Really?
Is that good or bad? Is that too
That's
high?
way higher than I...
It is. I like it. I like peanut butter.
I mean, it was good, but it's so rich.
Yeah, that's why it's not higher 9.
I was going to give it like a 7. It could just be because I'm so full right now. Ask me again tomorrow what I...
So that's, what is that, like 8.1 or something?
Yeah. Cool.
I'm going to go throw up now.
Yeah. Time to go throw up. Podcast over. So wait, there's more sugar in this milk than there is in a Red Bull?
I think so.
Shoot, I feel healthier about drinking Red Bulls now. Here I was going to go, yeah, give me the sugar-free one because I'm going to get into a diabetic coma. And then here we go, drinking milk. Who knew it was loaded with sugar?